Hi, welcome to Nappy Invest. In this Appendix 4C video, we're talking about a company called Whispir. It is a SaaS company and they provide workflow platforms that facilitates automatized interactions between companies and employees, customers, suppliers, etc. So a SaaS company, I am quite interested in SaaS companies, those sort of software as a service companies. So I do have a small holding in Whispir. The ASX code is WSP. So let's get right into it and have a look at their Appendix 4C. So normally I just look at the operating cash flow when I look at these quarterly cash flow reports. The receipts from customers 10.5, and they are burning cash to the tune of $2 million in the past quarter. So not cash flow positive, which is a slight negative tick against them, but they do have quite a bit of cash receipts from customers. So no doubt they are, all advertising and marketing is only $1 million. So they have a fair bit of money paying staff costs. And the next thing I look at usually in these sort of situations is just the trend in cash receipts. So I want to see a bit of an uptrend. This is a very slow uptrend when you look at it. So it's gone from 8.3 million to 10.5 million. Seems like every single quarter, if the previous quarter was up, the next quarter is going to be down. It's just sort of a staircase, sort of, not really a staircase, but sort of a, yeah, sort of a, what do you call it? A wave increase upwards, very slowly upwards anyway. Some of their details from their announcement, they do have annual recurring revenue of 43.7 million. So a very rough rule of thumb I use is to get what a market cap could be is just times that by 10, especially if it's a good growing company, maybe a little bit less if it's a smaller growing company. So if you times it by 10, it's a market cap of 437 million. I forget what the market cap is recently, but I think it's a little bit lower than that. But anyway, but that's a very rough way to judge the value of a SaaS company. But you also have to look at how they're growing. So see they've got increasing growth year on year of 26.7%. So that PCP is previous corresponding period. So that's looking at Q1 2009 or 2020 instead of 2021. And then you could look at quarter on quarter. So just look at the previous quarter and they've grown 3.6 since then. Probably one of the most interesting thing is they've brought on 35 net new customers, which is record growth for them. And that brings their total of customers to 665. They have $12 million in cash in the books, and they are on track to deliver their financial year 21 guidance. That's a good thing. So chart-wise, so this is still in a bit of an uptrend. I'll just decrease that. Whoops. So it's still a good uptrend here. So I've just drawn a pink line here, linking two of the lowest points here. So the first two low points, and then just kept on that line going. So it is still in an uptrend here. It did show signs of breaking it in early October, but then it bounced off it in a few days ago on the day of the announcement. We do have a resistance line and a support line. So the support line is around $3.25. So it went through that in July and then sort of hovered around that $3.25 before it burst higher. And then it's come back twice to test that support line, and both times it's moved off it. And the resistance line is at about $5.20. That's that red horizontal line. It's hit it once in late July. A little bit of selling with it when it hit it, and then it bounced away, and then it retested it in late August, looks like, and then it bounced off it again. So I think if the share price gets towards that level, it's going to see a bit of resistance, and you might see share price come back again. There is a chance we might see the Whispir share price range trade between that support and resistance line for a while. I can see that happening. And if it does do that, that means the uptrend will break. But I also could see that uptrend form the sloping part of an ascending triangle, and then eventually we'll see that share price break out above 520 on increasing volume. So that's when you might buy in the future, is when it breaks out on volume through $5.20, and then it might retest $5.20. But that's in the future sometime, hopefully. So that's all I've got on Whispir. It's just a small SaaS company in Australia trying to make it big. Good luck to them, and mainly because I am a shareholder. Otherwise, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed this video. And the last thing I'll just say, I'm not a professional, so if you do need professional advice, make sure you seek out a professional. So that's all for this video. Have a good day.